hopefully the game is not louder than me. I did turn my computer down to see if that would help, but we shan't know. And now I sound... Now I sound louder. Alright, testing, testing, testing. You can hear the controller falling apart like it's a Lego. Oh god. Alright, now that I've got the audio figured out. Now these videos will actually have some dialogue. And hopefully my controller isn't broke. Just gotta share the Twitch stream. These guys don't care. Yeah, that's about it. That's the only people that are gonna really care. Back to this. Back to Twitch. In my chat overlay. There we go. Chat overlay, so I can actually see, so I don't have to watch the stream. But then I do have to watch stream to watch see who follows. Okay. Alright. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of The Peace Walker. Alright, let's go ahead and get your typical Peace Walker items out of the way here. How much? $2,800 just to research some curry? We gotta know how to make it, boss. Come on. Spend that money, boss. Like sitting embezzling your money by making you think you're spending good curry. And the sound indicator. Oh, not available. What does the Sonic Eye do? Yeah, cancel that development so we can actually produce everything else. We have a tank. Oh, it's not a tank, it's an armored personnel carrier, but it's a VTR. Destroy the barricade. What's C4? Mother base kill house? Is there any other side ops? Kill house. At target range. Time attack. Score attacks and time attacks in these node limit locations. Fulton recovery. I think this is what gets me the RPG. This one right here. But we're gonna go ahead and kind of go down the list here and do some time attacks and stuff, just to get some side stuff out of the way. Why is it not? Why does it say that I can't? Oh, because I can't. Because okay. Because it's a time attack thing or whatever. You can't spend time getting ammo or something, I guess. 16. I wonder if I level up the M16 enough if I can get a suppressor or something for it. Because I'd use it more. Obviously, you get higher rank. You get higher ranks. You get higher ranks on missions if you don't kill guards and stuff. Which is so weird. Like after Better Go Solid 2. Was it? Metal Gear kind of went on this like weird like. Sit still, you bastard. You bastard. You bastard. Oh, hurratata. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Is this it? Alright, well I've obviously messed up somewhere. Yeah, I screwed pooch in this one. What am I supposed to do? I go in here. Ra-ta-ta. Oh. It's because I was supposed to approach after shooting those targets. Okay. Okay. No, I'm the dumb one. I played stupid in advanced when I wasn't supposed to. Oh, right. That's when these targets appeared in flip off. Going for T-shots. Any like sniper dude will tell you that like headshots are unnecessary. And now I can yeah. Oh, that was a kidney shot. Oh, that guy's not gonna be well. Okay. This one's just a time attack, and it's just a matter of it's just a matter of getting the shots in before. Getting the shots in before the time went out, not the score necessarily. Excuse me. Nice. Yeah. Probably would have I probably would have had an A if I would have if I wouldn't have pushed forward like I did. Let's just go straight into the next mission. I think you get money after each mission, and like depending on what your security staff level is, that's how much money you get. And it's not a matter of like what you did and what you brought back. Like, but it's not this game. You probably hear me say it a lot as I play this. Is that this game is kind of everything Metal Gear Solid 5 should have been. It's got co-op. It's got a versus. So it's like Metal Gear 5 kind of built off the base of what this set down, but then it looked at all the fun stuff, all the interesting mechanics and all these cool other things, and said, you know what? No, we're gonna just completely shit on the fun stuff. Co-op. Well, recently I found out that there was gonna be a co-op, and there are ways that you can mod the Steam version where you can get a copy of it on Steam, and there's like a mod where you downgrade the game, but you kind of like Skyrim together, where you can run a co-op thing with somebody else.
Here's a rundown of your mission. This one's perfect for a
no, this one's just gonna be I have to be okay, so I could be Snake for this one. Yes, so like look, just like Metal Gear Solid 5, you can play as the soldiers in your security unit, blah blah blah. It's just kind of weird. They had this amazing game, but then like Konami was like, screw you, I guess. Because I feel like Kojima would have. Oh, Kojima worked on 5. That was like the last Metal Gear game, I think. But then like he fell out during the production or something. I don't know.
Neutralize all the soldiers without killing them, and then use the Fulton recovery system.
Alright, let's go ahead and hiya. What the? Okay, whatever.
What was that?
think that's everybody. One, two, three. There was four. There's four, okay. There's another guy I need to watch out for. Someone just wake up? Or do they have a prisoner?
Bolton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
That sounded like a prisoner.
You won't get up there alone. With some help, maybe?
There is a prisoner. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, I'll get this guy. We'll knock out the other guard. If I haven't already. Not yet. Okay, let's get this guy. That was a cool thing about this game too. There's like a lot of cooperative like interaction as well with the world space.
Bolton recovery helicopter is complete.
To get up on this roof, you know, you could do it the way I did, where I hopped off the guard tower.
Bolton recovery
But you
subject
can
confirmed onboard
also,
helicopter.
am I restricted into zone? Okay, you can also I could have a co-op partner, which I can't do it because how I'm playing this version of the game. I had to dump the ISO for my
Head for the recovery.
copy of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker that I have on my Xbox,
You can do it. Piece of cake, right?
and through Xenia, I can't play multiplayer, so it's kind of a give and take system. I want to play this game with a couple of friends, but they don't have it. It's delisted on the Xbox Store, Steam, and I'm assuming everywhere else as well. Alright, yeah. Patrolman versus Ops. I wonder if that map is like a one of the smaller versus Ops, and if people camp in that top room. Obviously, there's like grenades and rocket launchers and stuff, but I imagine there's like some pretty funny ways that you can Mosin, M60, spicy curry, men's cologne. All the staff we just got. Nice. Somebody got sick. Let me check the medical staff. Alright, I got some new dudes. I'm just gonna auto assign because that usually puts them in where they're best. We're doing pretty good on food. 100, 50, 50, 50, 50, 350. How is no. How is Amanda doing? You can even like look at them like this. It's pretty cool. She doesn't look like that at all in the comic book. Comic book things, the comic book cutscenes. So she looks like she has pretty decent security staff skills as well. And she has combative skills, so that means I could technically play as her, I think. Unless she permanently is debuffed or whatever. And you can only really move her to the support unit. Well, she looks like she has a higher support unit thing, but it'd be cool to play as her. So I think I could even move Miller. Could I move Miller back to security? And then play as Miller for a side op? I'm gonna try to play as Miller. Miller, I'm sending you out into the field because I'm tired of you yelling at me.
Here's a run.
Here's a rundown for the mission that I'm about to do. Can I please play as please tell me I can play as Miller. No. You know what? You salty bastard. You fucking bastard. I'm putting it back on kitchen duty. I don't know where I was getting Kazuhiko Miller from before I played this game. Yes, I could bring up a few places by a lot. In fact, I'm gonna bring up raiders, support intelligence activities, and history ability to provide support strikes. I'm gonna put them on a medical team since that brings it up by 2. That brings it up from 6 to 8. I need more medical gear for my soldiers. My soldiers without borders. Militaris San Frontieres? Something like that?
Here's a rundown.
It's okay, this is just a mission where you run around and pick up documents. Yeah, it's a mission prep. Yeah. Actually, do we got anything that might perform better? This is all B's and an A. This has a few more A's, but not for what I'm looking for. What's got something good in concrete? There's a lot of concrete for this mission. We got any A for concrete? Then I might as well throw on Tiger Stripe since Tiger Stripe has more A's. It's not like I'm gonna be. It's not like I'm not gonna go around and sit there and start shooting a bunch of guys. So I'm gonna clear the place out anyways. So. Oh, I'm in here. Interesting that a lot of the PSP controls, like the D-pad controls, stuck around. Because the PSP had an analog stick, but it was mostly for movement. There wasn't anything special. You know, you had to aim. You literally, this game on PSP has has stiffer controls than Metal Gear Solid 3 does. Or even like some of the original Metal Gear games where it's like obviously it's a sight more better than Metal Gear Solid 3, but on the PSP you had to first aim and then you used you had to use like X, square, triangle, and circle to aim. So it was almost like you were aiming with a D-pad. But it was not a D-pad. I tried it before on PSP controls, and boy howdy, did it suck. Alright, now we gotta look around this place where I should have gotten everybody. Alright, RPG-2. Confidential document. I don't want to blow up that gate just in case there's another guard. I'm gonna move around pretty fast though. Another camo, nice. Camo in this game, and also kind of going into Metal Gear Solid 5, it's like a thing you pick before the mission, so if you kind of pay attention to what the game is telling you about what your mission is, you can kind of like pre-plan for certain locations. So like if you know you're going to be, like in Metal Gear Solid 5, it's like if you, I know I'm going to be in more of like a desert, this is going to be more of a desert location that I'm going to be in, let me put on a more desert camo for this mission. You know, obviously Metal Gear 3 had it where you can just swap it on the go. But I feel like for like a game like this, it'd make it a little too easy. Metal Gear Solid 5, it would have been too easy for sure. Damn it, I should have blew him. I knew that was the last guard. Something told me I should have blown up in that gate. That would have shaved a few seconds off, but oh well. Mission complete. Will they? Will they really? Wolfen? I found an appropriate gift to apply to a meme. Wow, aren't I just the greatest? Drop me now. Just take me out clean. I know you can do it. Hi. Alright, personnel reports have arrived and stuff like that. I could sort those guys out, but I'm gonna do the next. I'm gonna start clearing out some more of these ops. Is any more? This is these target practices. These are literally just like, you got a new gun? Do you want to test it? Go ahead and go in here and run combat drills. Oh, I should do this on my Xbox next time I play this on my Xbox, but I haven't. I'm way ahead of myself on here than I am on my Xbox. I think I just did the tank battle. In this, the destroy barricades.
Snake, I've got just the explosive to bust through that barricade.
It's actually quite
C4.
fun.
We finished developing C4 charges.
There's like
Take some with you.
Because I'll never be able to use it on this playthrough, sadly. Not without figuring out how to use Zernia better. But, load the supply marker. Maybe I'll look into it and, I don't know, maybe try to find somebody to play with. But there's like a sneaking box. Like this love box. You can climb inside the boxes with a co-op partner. And so you can like sneak around together in a cardboard box, and there's a tank box, and it's amazing because I think it comes in like a lethal and non-lethal variants, but essentially the first person to climb into the box is the driver, and the second person in the box is the tank gunner. And you're literally just in a box that's shaped like a tank, and you're firing tank rounds. Firing tank rounds into unsuspecting soldiers. And it's fucking hilarious. Me and the guys I did it with, we just died. Dude, there's like an Assassin's Creed reference as well, where you can like jump in a bush into like a haystack and use it kind of similarly, where you can sneak around in the box by yourself, and you can use the hay bale to like walk up on guards and immediately snatch them. You can do like a snatch and grab and knock them out. But if you have a co-op partner, you can automatically extract those soldiers. And I thought that was pretty cool to see, but I of course never had anybody play co-op to that point. I've only played co-op like after I've essentially beaten the game.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
What if I drop on this man?
Enemies close by.
You cannot be serious. Are you actually serious? That upsets me. You ain't seen shit. God, you bastards. There must have been somebody else that could see us in that whole little interaction. Who are these chumps? Oh my. I got a smoke grenade. First guy through that door is gonna get shocked. First guy through that door is gonna piss himself. Watch me press up against this wall.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. Contact lost. Going to alert status.
Enemy should still be nearby. Find him.
I'm thoroughly upset. I thought I was gonna have this. I thought I had this like cool thing going. I was gonna drop down on top of this guy and just knock him out. Fucking take him out, all tactical style. Come on in. You know you want.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Understood.
No, I'm not gonna give you a chance, buddy. those guys armed with besides standard M16s? They fucking dipped out. I wonder if I can. I wonder if those reinforcements are higher grade soldiers. Like if I capture them instead of the standard guys, these guys walking around, would they be better? Would they have better stats? Right now in the beginning of the game, none of the soldiers you encounter are just like Metal Gear Solid 5. A theme that carries over into Metal Gear Solid 5 is that most of these guys in the beginning of the game, the first handful of missions, like the first 10 to 15, I'd say the first 10, just to give them a little benefit of the doubt. They don't tend to have high stats, and it's literally just like, okay, you're practicing, you're padding your staff roster, and you're practicing a lot of gameplay mechanics. Like, shit right there. Look at that. There's probably some kind of shot correction in the game that gives you a little bit of help there, but I don't know. I was gonna look up and see quick, sorry, because Metal Gear Solid Mobile. Okay, no, it doesn't exist anymore. There's a game called Metal Gear for 49 cents. But as far as anything, well, that's sad. Hey, Puppy, I think the I looked up the Metal Gear Solid Touch, which I think was also a mobile game. That might have been what Metal Gear Solid Mobile was, is Metal Gear Solid Touch. But it was this weird 2D cover shooter, and it was like a Metal Gear Solid 4 rip, where it was just Metal Gear Solid 4, but it was all like cover shooting and like weird, just really weird PNG characters, and I thank God that it doesn't exist anymore. That's how bad it was. That's really how bad it was. I need to go out and go right. I wonder, is there anything down here? Down at the junction. Cause I gotta go back to Los Desperados anyways to get up to the other place. I don't want to dilly-dally too long, but I also don't want to... you know what, I'll wrap back... Please tell me this isn't Solid. It's not Metal Gear Solid.
Head west from there, and it'll take you straight to the present camp.
Something's telling me to go the long way around.
Fulton recovery subject.
Something's telling me also that Kojima thought people like me would think like that, and is gonna make fun of me and be angry. There's a sniper. If I remember correctly, you have to have, I think you have to have some kind of like, there's like a weapon or something that's like an automatic Fulton. Or there's a...
Who are you?
Whoa! Excuse me? Who? Where? Oh, it's a sniper. Yeah, it's a sniper. Oh, there he is, the bastard. Ugh. God, I hate that I didn't see. I think there's, yeah, there's like something there's probably like a Fulton grenade or something. A Fulton bomb that just attaches a fucking whatever. I wasted time, I'm sorry. My time doesn't mean anything, but your guys' time means everything.
The gate's on the northwest side of the prison camp. Cut across the camp to get there.
All these guys are starting to wear helmets now, eh? Eh? And I guess he's gonna think the enemy shot him. Must be seeing things.
I know I saw something.
You didn't see shit, bruv. You ain't see shit, bruv. It's your big boss, eh? You know, your virtuous mission. Well, that one's probably buried. And then, you know what? Actually, neither of those missions are actually. Neither of those missions are unclassified until Metal Gear Solid 4. So technically, nobody really nobody except for like everybody that was involved know about those missions, and about 50% of those people involved with the mission are either dead or completely what Revolver, Ocelot, Eva, and some of the Russian dudes that might still know that survived Groznygrad or whatever. La, da, 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 da. Fuck. Shit. Bastard. Yes. That scary game where the POV is like, the whole POV is like you walking around a house. And it's like from the point of view of the cameras and the security systems in the house. And it's like based off those, it's like a YouTube series. Like a guy is like exploring a ghost house, a haunted house. Fuck. There we go. He's like exploring a quote-unquote haunted house. And I guess it was so good and so funny that somebody made it into like a video game. And there's literally like a dedicated swear button in the game, so you're just walking around like shit. Ass.
Somebody there?
No. I didn't want to risk you crouching down and...
Somewhere in that vicinity.
The barricade is located somewhere in this vicinity, right here. Can I... I want to try and see if I can drop this here. Alright, boss. Hiya! And the box is gone. Shit. Damn it. Has anybody got any packing tape? Or like duct tape?
Once the charge is planted, press the attack button without hesitation.
Alright, let's get our gun back out. Mission complete. Come back to Mother Base, then go right back to where you just were with more soldiers around.
Excellent. Now, make your way north.
Yeah. I need like an armor-piercing Mark 22. I need the Mark 22 at freaking Metal Gear Solid 5, please. But I guess that's copyright. That's why all the guns in the game are all experimental and fake. Ooh, level 2 on the Hush Puppy. B, because I alerted 2 of the guards. I alerted some of the guards. Oh yeah, because the snipers and the one dude in the fucking warehouse. Yeah, I completely forgot about the warehouse.
Snake, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
You've got to talk to Amanda.
What happened?
She wants to leave sickbay and get back on the battlefield, but she's not fully healed. She's still in crutches. Who'd be crazy enough to try and fight like that? You have to talk some sense into her.
Is she with you right now?
No, she's in sickbay. She keeps shouting about how she doesn't want to be there. She won't shut up about it. She's driving me...
Let her go.
What?
If that's what she wants, let her go.
I'm really not in the mood for jokes, Snake.
I'm serious. Let her go.
Why? So she can come back in a body bag?
I'm really not in the mood for jokes, Kaz.
What are you talking about?
Amanda isn't the type to just sit around in sickbay. She has a sense of duty. Her purpose in life is to fight. The battlefield isn't just the best thing for her, it's the best thing for her compass too. She'll be a huge morale boost that can only benefit MSF.
You think so?
You're good at fighting, Kaz. One of the best. But you've got a lot to learn when it comes to people.
So, where should I put her?
I'll think it over and find a team for her. Don't worry. She won't let us down.
Whatever you say, boss.
She's still on crutches. She's going. Alright, let's go back to we go back to Mudder Base. Oh, yeah, the Mudder. You Mudder. Oh, we need that. Yep, needed that. Gonna need that eventually. I could think of at least 10 different encounters I'm gonna need a rocket launcher. Maybe 15. But those extra 5 are just tacked on. If I remember correctly, I might be able to do those non-lethally, and it's just a matter of taking out the commander in the area. Okay. Steph, Amanda. I'm Amanda. I'm putting her on the intel team. We are discharging staff. Staff dismissed. Hideo Kojima. I could put her in the combat unit. She'll bring the combat unit up, but they're not really that far off from going up anyway. So I'm putting her in the intel unit. She can explode. Shit, she could recover. She could do some work. Excuse me. She could do some work and recover slowly. You know what? Can I select multiple staff? Actually, you're good for kitchen staff. You're not good for anything. You're not really good. I'm gonna try to get rid of 10 staff that aren't really good for anything. They're just basic. They're here filling space. But now that I think about it, maybe I should remove 15. 15 seems like a better number. That's half the combat staff. I'll leave you just to keep the numbers up. I could drop them in the other positions. Yeah.
You're fired.
You're fired. There's not enough of that in Metal Gear Solid 5. There's not enough of David Hayter. David Hayter is just not in Metal Gear Solid 5. That's the whole reason it sucks. I do that for other staffs right now, but I think Raiden... Actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the D staff for now. And we're gonna get rid of all the E staff.
You're fired.
You are fired. Out of a cannon. There is also a slingshot. There's a giant slingshot that you can fling co-op partners in. I think I'm gonna keep all the kitchen staff until it starts to get bad and I start getting better kitchen staff. Obviously Miller stays. We've only got one E. That's pretty low. And maybe their parameter, excuse me. Maybe with if more people wind up in the she'd be so much better if she just you know what? No, Amanda, you're going back in the sick bay. She can be upset all she wants, but she's going back in the sick bay until she's completely healed and we can make full use of her skills. Is that it? Yeah, intel staff. Okay, everybody else is good. I just wanted to clear out a lot of the combat unit. That brings down my money for like research and development. But I'd rather have just a little less money but still have space later down the line when I actually am getting soldiers that are worth keeping around. And I'm not entirely sure when that Sonic Eye. I don't know what the Sonic Eye. I don't remember the Sonic. I don't think I used it in my original playthrough of this game. A lot of this equipment, a lot of the stuff, like the surround sound stuff, and the
Snake, you're north of the village. The truck carrying the nukes is heading towards the heart of the mountain. That's its final destination. We've got no intel on what lies beyond, so stay sharp.
single player, obviously. I wish you would recognize that I'm not appearing online and just chuck me into just single player automatically, because there's no split screen even on the Xbox port of this game. That'd be cool. It'd be really cool if there was like a split screen. I think like it'd be a little jarring, but I mean most split screen split screen Minecraft was really weird to play sometimes. So if you had like a third person, it would split screen into 4 screens, and there'd just be a whole corner, or like the top 2. It was split into 3, but the top 2 were small, and the bottoms, whoever was the bottom third person, would have this like whole chunk of the screen to themselves. I think this game would be fun with. I think it'd be fun with a split screen. Oh, excuse me. So I'm doing this kind of late, but I hopefully do better. Now that I figured out that my game audio, or my audio, has been my desktop this whole time.
Cross the bridge and head north.
Oh, thank God they didn't hear that. Alright, thank goodness they couldn't hear that. Apparently their hearing range is not as good as it should be. This is essentially a 7.62 rimmed 7.62 by 54 millimeter rimmed cartridge going off. Is it got a pistol grip? Or is Snake just holding it like that? I think he's just holding it like that. That might have been the only soldier. The suppressor is only the suppressor is only working, I guess, for close range encounters. Ration box. I think there's like a side up later where I'm like firing at dudes over here, but I only have so much ammo. I only got like 1 magazine in the M16. I'm going to get the pistol. I figured this would be.
That's too tall to climb.
I thought it was going to be a little bit taller. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. But I guess. Dude, there's no way you saw me in that split fucking second. No. Separate and call over the radio that there's an intruder. Oh, it's like, oh, we got this guy. We're the best of the best. We are men, but we stay. Yeah. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. It's a lot of interesting landscapes. Los Cantos Reach. Welcome to Los Cantos Canyon and Los Cantos Reach. The fuck was that noise? I forgot my box. Did I get the box? Can I go back and get the box? Can I waste everybody's time and go back and get the box? I'm sorry guys, I really am. But I've got some packing and moving to do later. I need the box. Box nicely stayed. Nice. And of course I don't need the box because I can just walk right up here. Yeah, it was like a random YouTube video that I looked up for Peace Walker. There's like the first mission thing it's probably one of the videos I showed where I like jumped off a box over a wall to skip like a whole area to get to like a location. I think I looked up that specific point because I remember there was a way to be able to do that, but I couldn't remember how. And I was like, oh, you just use the box. And as long as you don't jump off the box, you can climb up. Get prisoners. That's a lady. Hello. Hello. P.O. I don't like how I was like joking, right? I was like, oh, it's a lady. Hello. But Kaz, dude, Miller, my bro. Well, maybe not my bro. If anybody that knows anything about Metal Gear Solid lore. Yeah. No. What was it? Wait. Where's? Okay.
I'm seeing things.
Yeah, you're seeing things. I need to go to sleep quick, so you can keep seeing things. What I'm gonna do is I'll pursue this upper path, a little further. Is that gonna get a rocket launcher?
I'm seeing things.
Make sure there's not the third guy that's gonna disrupt my plan on this guy here. Alright, that guy went down. That guy with the law, he'll eventually drop.
That's a truck route you're on. Their base is up ahead. Move out.
Oh, they just threw a bunch of barbed wire there. I wonder if I can destroy that barbed wire and then take a path. Okay. No, that's cool. It'd probably be like an exposed road or something that'd be too exposed. I just passed out. Damn. I need to just like. Where? Where'd you? I know there was gonna be a guy back here. Dude, it's just you.
Start talking.
Shoot him! Shot! Get the fucking wall, bitch. It's always like one little route I don't check. I think I even saw the guy up here, and just assumed he'd stay up here, and the dude with the law would have stayed where he was when I shot him. I thought wrong. Yeah. Who would have thunk it?
You have to get through that fort. Their base is beyond it.
Oh, I think I remember this being kind of a pain in the ass because it's if you don't knock the guards out in the right pattern. Okay, then get him prepped for sleep.
Can't be imagining things.
I gotta hit this guy. These guys probably aren't gonna fall asleep close enough together.
Imagining things.
Is he gonna say he can't be imagining things? Would be really nice is if that guy right there on the bottom falls asleep. Okay, no, nobody's. Okay, their sight lines aren't that good. But I'm gonna need the dude right there that we can see up top. I'm gonna need him to go to sleep first, and hopefully that guy stays. He should go to sleep maybe 5 seconds. Yeah, there he goes. All right. I should. Like a bird or something in the distance. It's really kind of throwing me off. This is another one of those. Oh, there's a prisoner. Fuck. Alright, I can't take everybody. But I'm definitely getting that prisoner out of here. This may not be La Cia like some of the other characters have theorized. But these people definitely don't belong in the country. D in food. D in combat. You guys are definitely, no, you guys definitely can stay. I'll take a D in food. I'll take an extra mess halls right here. And then we'll take you, everybody else. Everybody else is confirmed non-essential to mother base.
Wait.
You want to come over here and check it out?
Can't be imagining things.
Oh my god, all these things. It must have been the wind. It must have been the wind. I think he might. I wonder if that's like a cool little detail that this game might have, is if he's like he's not thrown off enough by it that he will investigate, and he's not thrown off enough about it that he'll report it and go into like an alert status. But I wonder if there's like a build-up feature where it's like he's like, I know I saw something, and if he continues to see the same thing almost over and over again, I wonder if that would amount to where he'd be like, okay, I'm definitely seeing this thing. Alright, talk.
Start talking.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Oh, well.
Start talking.
I know about you.
Start talking.
Join me and we can take over the world.
Start talking.
What do you have to lose, right?
Start talking.
Okay, so that's it. Can I? I'm gonna put him to sleep. Just in case that woke him up. Let's do it. Whoa, binos. Where's my? There it is.
Somebody there.
What? No? What? Oh, it's the dude that fell asleep. It's the dude I knocked out.
What's going on?
Freeze.
Alright, we won't have to worry about this guy anymore. That's the cool thing about that's the cool and goofy thing about this game, is that if you hold somebody up, they won't go anywhere. Boy, you got bullets.
Freeze.
Now, this guy should actually give me some more stuff then. Yep, more bullets. Alright, these two dudes shouldn't go anywhere. As long as no other guards come up here out of nowhere and get them up, they should stay there permanently. Or at least until I leave the area and possibly come back through and they might. But I think this is the end of the mission here. This is, oh, if this is what I think it is, oh, this is going to be where I need the RPG. This is going to be a, I need the RPG right now. Horses.
Guys, I'm inside the facility. There's rows and rows of trucks here.
If that's where they brought the nukes,
what
then
was
the
the
truck
truck
we're after should
license
be
plate?
there.
Oh god.
Snake, can you tell which one of the trucks brought the nukes? One of them must have the
this one.
same...
This is the one. The exhaust's still warm. The cargo's already been offloaded.
Nice.
Just a minute. This isn't what we agreed on.
It's too late. The changes have already been finalized.
You told me it was going to be a deterrent, that we wouldn't have to launch.
Otacon?
I am not arguing with you, Doctor. Our goal is to create the perfect
It's
deterrent.
not Otacon.
That's why I agreed to help develop it.
However, in order to achieve that perfect deterrent, we must show the world our strength. 3 key principles ensure effective nuclear deterrence. First, you must have nuclear weapons. Second, you must never use them first. And third, and most important, if someone attacks you, you must strike back. Unless we prove beyond a doubt that these 3 principles work in practice, the world will not accept our new deterrent. And the only way to do that is to show them we are capable of actually launching a nuke.
I launched the nukes to
Isn't
avoid the nuke
deterrence
launch.
supposed to stop nukes from being used?
Exactly. And so the one we launch will be the last one ever.
I won't let you use my creation like that.
I mean,
Your creation. That thing wasn't even your idea to begin with. You stole it, didn't you?
well, he merely adopted the idea of a mobile nuke
Stole
launch
it.
system.
You're one to talk. You got the idea for bipedal locomotion from the communists in the first place.
You listen to me, Doc. Keep quiet. Do as I say. Not another word about stolen ideas. Should we succeed here, you'll be the toast of the scientific community. And your name will go down in history as champion of both progress and national security.
The hell with that.
Doctor! Unless we prove we're capable of launching, Peace Walker is useless as a deterrent.
You used me.
We used each other. I'll get my old director's job back at headquarters, and you'll finally be able to walk tall among your colleagues.
I won't let you get away with this.
How unfortunate. Guess I'll just have to take your legs for myself. Peace won't just come to us, Doc. We are going to have to meet it halfway. V for victory.
Cool. Just like Dead Man from. Oh my god, that. Oh god, did you hear Kojima's.
Wait.
Is Cold Man a reference to Death Stranding?
Hey, you okay?
Don't do it.
Snap out of it. Where are the nukes?
He's gonna do it. He's gonna launch a nuke.
That thing that Vulcan does. Was that chair walking, or was it having trouble like moving on the wheels? Did they get like a flat tire or something, and it was just kind of. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. It's not Rex, but it looks a lot like him. He looks a lot like Rex. A shagohod. It's the shagohod. What? I'm taking it out. I literally did this like 2 weeks ago. And I had way more this I can take off take on by myself.
It's one of the unmanned.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use a standard issue M16A2. Okay, then this. Okay, I think I need. I'm gonna need 2 launchers, grenades, and maybe I'll bring on the M16 because the M16 every time you get every time you do damage, I think every time you do damage with a weapon, it gives you extra XP. So I think I might grind the M16 out a little bit on it. And maybe
I got a report in from the R&D team. They finished plans for a new Hex-type plant, and today they're gonna start construction on the first block. Can't wait to finally say goodbye to this scrap heap. Only thing is, we don't have nearly enough GMP. We'll need to recruit more soldiers to get more GMP. You know what to do, Snake.
Okay, I gotta go back to the mother base anyways and settle some stuff. Settle my account. So we got the RPG. I need the RPG. I'm gonna need the RPG to fight the pupa, which is just the shagohod. The brig, okay. How is Amanda looking? No. Looks like her injuries are going down a little bit. Oops. Let's go ahead and fashion, lime soda, okay. Any weapons? What is this? Oh, the submachine gun. Why would I want that? Maybe it excels at certain other things that the other guns don't, but I don't see the use of it right now. Other than, like, versus ops. And I don't even, you can't even find versus ops on the multiplayer anyway, it's much less actual fucking, is there anything that I can, held prisoner, user, research, the prison facility of Aldea, Los Desperados. I think I'm gonna go straight into the people fight.
Careful, Snake. I've never seen anything like that, and I've got no idea how to bring it down. Maybe the scientist knows. However you do it, take that thing out.
I like Snake totally be like, yeah, I've fought exactly this, but maybe not as fast. Is there an angry Russian guy that does lightning and shoots bullets out of his hands and fists? Alright, I'm gonna want the M16. And I'm gonna want the RPG too. Right? Yeah, just the only difference between the Law and the RPG is it carries more ammo. Yeah. Yeah, literally, yeah. It just fires. Anything in this that might be useful? Walkman, no. Eventually get like a battle dress, like they brought into Metal Gear Solid 5. Other than the battle dress for less damage, there's no reason to. There's no reason. There's no reason. Fight this thing again, right? Shoot the pod. I think I shoot the AI pod, which is the red glowy bit. Oh yeah, that's right. There's like this whole. There's a whole thing going on that I won't spoil. But, the whole, like, weird little symbol that are popping up like gas and everything. Because it's using, that's right, I gotta... Would come out from right there.
Engaging shock units.
reason I'm shooting it. Actually, I need to get rid of See, there's like a bunch of cool stuff like that. We can lay down, we can lay flat. Ow. Get ran over. You can like lay flat. Oh. Oh shit, I didn't realize. My, that should keep me clear right now. Alright, now I need to switch to the RPG. That's right, there's no cool reload sequence now. Damn it. Oh, thank goodness that automatically uses where's my supply marker? Oh god, I don't have any pack any snacks. That's why you pack snacks. Thank Kaz. You really saved a freaking life. Yeah, that's what the snacks are for. I forgot what the snacks are for. The snack is, I think you bring certain snacks like tea and soda. You can bring your psyche up. I think that keeps me from passing out. I'm gonna come up right there. died. Oops, I guess I died.
All the AI's memory ports before the pod's ejected. The black memory ports are locked. Go after the ports with icons over them.
Okay, so eventually I can make use of these materials, essentially.
You can unlock memory ports by destroying the mechanical components that they control.
Yeah, so like, if you can recognize where certain...
Used to build our own AI weapon. Memory
Yeah.
ports have different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want.
I can essentially build my own Peace Walker or Metal Gear, but I haven't played enough of the game. I think that's it. Yeah, like that's yeah. Best thing I could do now is just wait. Yeah, so no, can I like hit B or?
That one's broken.
What? No, nothing good.
That was an unmanned weapon. A prototype. I made it myself.
Who are you?
I work here. Well, used to, anyway. Name's Huey.
That's cool.
And who might you be? You don't look like one of those mercenaries.
Me. I'm an entomologist.
A fighting entomologist?
Yeah, I specialize in butterflies. I'm here to catch Ulysses.
Ulysses? Huh. I didn't think they lived in Costa Rica.
Huey's too smart.
Morphos, maybe?
That's it. Need to get some before the Washington Treaty goes into effect.
Says here Morphos aren't covered under the treaty.
Must have slipped my mind.
This
You
guy.
sure you're
He's got like
feeling
a
all right?
computer in his chair or something.
Anyway, long story short, the butterfly got away. So how about it, Doc? Did you make that big butterfly too?
Yes.
The guy little talk
And
before it
no.
was popular.
What was that thing? What are they doing here?
Why does it look like the shagohod?
Something tells me you're no ordinary entomologist.
An electric
The
cigarette?
nukes were loaded on that machine. The project's
The Phantom
entering its
cigar?
final phase.
Whoa.
Project.
That's right. The thermonuclear warheads they brought in, the bases scattered throughout Costa Rica, the mercenaries, the AI weapons, the research we were conducting here. It's all for this. We used this facility to develop unmanned weapons.
Peace Walkers and more cool.
Unmanned.
Robots. The one you just fought was a pupa. There's also a flying type called Chrysalis and a treaded type, the Cocoon.
The cocoon is huge.
Motor control, target detection, tracking, attack, capture, and transport functions are all controlled by an electronic brain. There's no need for a human pilot. They can only follow simple commands, though.
Why build them here?
For the CIA,
Oh, we just got robots.
they
right here.
invited me here a year ago.
That's who that guy was.
CIA's
Garcia.
station chief for Central America.
Garcia.
Goes by the name of Hot Coldman. Apparently he was some sort of hero back at the height of the Cold War. He's the one running the show. We called it the Peace Walker Project.
Peace Walker.
They're going to deploy a new type of nuclear weapon along the Caribbean coast of Latin America. A mobile, unmanned nuclear platform.
Unmanned nuclear platform.
A fail-deadly system that can automatically
Failed.
move into position and launch a retaliatory nuclear strike. It can move on its own, and stealth shields it from radar and satellite detection, drastically reducing the risk of it being destroyed in a preemptive strike.
And this this is the new deterrent.
Supposed to be. The problem is the locomotion system. There's no dry season in the Caribbean. It rains all year round. The terrain is full of tropical rainforest. A lot of the time you can't even build a proper road. So I went back to where it all started.
What's that?
Legs. Walking power. A mobile launcher carrying a thermonuclear warhead even more powerful than the Soviet RDS-220s. That's Peace Walker.
Chico's Basilisco.
We did the assembly and
Chico is
field
really into
testing
Monster
here.
Hunter.
A walking nuke.
I sort of borrowed the original idea from behind the Iron Curtain.
The missing link between infantry and artillery. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. But they'd actually need to deploy dozens of them. Coldman needs funding for that. And to get it, he's planning a test, which will also serve as a demonstration for the folks back at Langley.
Metal Gear.
Wait, he's launching a nuke to prove that his perfect deterrent works?
In his words, to prove that if someone attacks us, we will strike back. Put simply, nuclear deterrence is the idea of using nukes to keep nukes in check. If one side launches nuclear weapons, the other is sure to launch theirs in retaliation, which makes launching an act of suicide. In the end, neither side can use its nukes. It's thanks to this doctrine that the world's two superpowers have avoided all-out
Yeah, but what if the
confrontation.
motherfuckers don't care?
Nuclear deterrence has brought us peace. At the very least, it's prevented another world war from breaking out. But the theory of nuclear deterrence exists only on paper. In reality, there's no guarantee that either side would follow through with retaliation. There's the chance that a preemptive strike could destroy all the missile bases, render them unable to retaliate.
Wow.
But the biggest flaw in the theory is that the decision to retaliate has to be made by human beings. Let me give you a real-world example. Let's say Country X launches first against Country Y. If the people in charge of Country Y are like you and me, they're not going to be able to retaliate, knowing that they're effectively ending all human life.
So then the weak link in nuclear deterrence theory is the uncertainty of retaliation.
Bingo. And that creates a loophole Country X can exploit to launch the first strike. Which is why we designed the system to be unmanned. With Peace Walker, retaliation is certain. It chooses the appropriate target and launches a retaliatory nuclear strike every time, without needing human input to make the call. Launching a nuclear strike against Peace Walker is tantamount to pushing the launch button against yourself. It closes the loophole in nuclear deterrence theory, rendering our friends in Country X completely unable to launch. What Coldman is saying is that to achieve this goal, we need to demonstrate that retaliation will be carried out by a machine.
Wow.
He will launch his nuke. And then his version of deterrence will be complete.
And you believe him?
I believe in peace through nuclear deterrence.
Why?
My father worked on the Manhattan Project. He put his whole life into that research. And all it created was this illusion of peace called deterrence.
No, I don't want to watch
And then
no
I
video.
was born, unable to walk.
No views. I bet you I'm like shadow banned or
I
something.
had no
Something
choice but
stupid
to face up
that
to
they're
the
not telling
nukes.
me.
But
Community
if
analytics.
they do end up launching, it'll all have been
Content.
for nothing. They've got to be stopped.
Where'd they take the
No
warheads?
restrictions.
To a base near the border. The final test is 5 days from now.
Where's the base?
You're gonna stop them? It's kind of a hike. And besides, there's a surefire way to halt the
There's no way
project.
my videos aren't
You
popping
see,
up somewhere
Peace Walker
with all the
isn't
Metal
quite
Gear Solid
finished yet.
3 Delta
What do you
remake
mean?
stuff.
It's missing one last critical structural component. The AI. Its brain. The reptile pod, the electronic brain I was working on, can only follow commands like, go there, attack that. I guess you could compare it to the human cerebellum. But for nuclear deterrence to work, it must function in place of a human decision maker. It needs something to analyze the huge volumes of data coming in and select an appropriate target for retaliation. Hence, it needs the high-level decision-making ability of a cerebrum.
A mechanical cerebrum.
The hardware configuration is modeled on the human brain, similar to the pod I worked on, but its role is completely different.
Where's it being made?
A research lab to the north. An AI expert named Dr. Strangelove is developing it. Very hush-hush.
Dr. Strangelove.
Strangelove was recruited from the States, too. In the field of AI, there's no one better, that's for sure. But man, what a basket case.
Man, what a
She hates
bastard.
everybody.
What a bitch.
Go to the lab and destroy Peace Walker's cerebrum. I'm pretty sure they haven't finished the final calibrations yet. I'll lend you my ID card. It'll get you through security at the lab. Oh, and one more thing.
Cramp.
What's this? A letter of recommendation?
Yeah, it's from me to Dr. Strangelove. Don't read it, okay?
So what will you do now?
I'm done with science. At this rate, I'm probably already halfway to hell anyway.
Not so fast. Why not join us? Our place is outer heaven. You'd fit right in.
Outer heaven?
Yeah.
I'm probably better suited to something like that than this paradise.
Good. You get a free balloon trip for signing up. Enjoy it. You'll feel like a butterfly.
You're
Look
an
at that
agent,
walking
right?
cycle.
Who do you work for?
Look at that walking cycle.
I was a Cold War tool, same as you. Now I'm not so useful
Look at he's
anymore, so they cut me loose.
He's walking
I don't
goofy.
answer to anyone. Call me Snake.
Snake. That name seems familiar somehow.
Death. Probably just deja vu.
See that there? Beyond the cloud forest? See those ruins?
Ruins.
That's where you'll find Dr. Strangelove's lab.
Oh, we didn't get to see Huey flying off. I think I'm gonna call it here. I want to go a little bit longer, but I don't know. That people battle wasn't as intense as I thought it was gonna be. And let's see, look, boom! Almost leveled up the M16. Okay, now I can get a grenade that. Now I got a grenade that can be thrown for support.
The doctor's safe here with us.
Huey, how are you feeling?
Never better. This is quite the pad you've got here, boss. I'm impressed.
Call me Snake.
Whatever you say. Like it or not, everyone here calls you boss. By the way,
Doesn't like that name.
if you're at all interested in improving your tech, by all means assign me to the R&D section. I'm pretty sure I'll be of some use. Once we have the necessary materials and blueprints, we can start work on that bipedal mech.
I appreciate that, but are you sure you're okay with having your work used for war?
I'll be using it to keep past mistakes in check. If I can help forward the Peace Walker project, I'm happy to do it.
Deterrence theory, Huey style, huh?
Anyway, if you need any intel on the enemy's weapons or electronic brains, contact me. I've been given my own frequency.
Sounds good to me, Doc.
I
I'll do
don't
that.
think I've done anything like that.
Whatever the means, you must put a stop to
I
their
don't think I've
plans.
contacted any of the characters that you can contact on the radio. But there's nobody else gonna talk.
Hey boss, you mind if we powwow for a sec?
What now? MSF brand rations?
Actually, that sounds... No. With all the men we have now, it may be time we started sending some of them to other countries.
You mean dispatching marks?
How else are we gonna keep feeding the crew we have?
I know. You're right.
Okay, to deploy troops, select outer ops from the mother base menu. If it goes really well, we might even get new recruits, weapon design specs, or leads on new missions. We can deploy any vehicles or large-scale weapons in our arsenal as well.
And if things don't go really well?
Yeah, we could lose men. I won't try and force you. You're the one calling the shots here, boss.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to Mother Base, set up an outer op, and then we'll end the stream. This will be the end of the video. You know, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, if you like the video or something or other, I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. You know, it's free. Hit the little bell notification if you subscribe and like. I do not need an outer ops tutorial. We're gonna dispatch. And we're gonna send in our. We're gonna set up a unit here. If I remember correctly, it should save this setup. We'll put everybody to the top of the list. This should give them. Yeah, and then I'm gonna give them the. See, I'll give them the tank. But I'm gonna give them the LAV. I'm gonna give them the Bradley or whatever it is. At least this is what I think it's supposed to be, some kind of Bradley. That should give Team Alpha. I can assign more troops if I wanted to. In fact, I might actually go and do that. Let me go ahead and set up like a tank crew as well, so I can send in the tank. And I think if I repeat the mission to fight the tank, I might be able to farm up tanks. Or either that, or the mission shows back up again to let me do it again, but harder, more troops, more this, that, and the other. But yeah, let's assign. Oh well, maybe that'll help the guy get better. I guess I don't know. Let's assign enough infantry to surround around the tank, kind of like bulk the tank up. Bravo is probably a little stronger than Alpha, but what? Yeah. There we go. Okay. And I don't have another tank, so I'm not gonna send Charlie out on anything. So hopefully, I don't know how Xenia works. If I wonder if I have to just play the game for all that stuff to finish up. We'll see. Next time on Peace Walker. I'm getting off just in time. The game started to freeze. Alright, thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching the video. If you watched it this long, like, comment, subscribe, put on the notifications. Check out my other videos. Bye!